Well, I have a wonderful electronic invention I want you to see.
It looks something like this.
And I heard you say that, everyone's on their own path, on their own, down on their own path and then progressed so far. That what is it you say? That everyone's on their own journey? Or
everybody definitely has their own journey. Everybody has their own story. Everybody has their own, reason for being there. And that could be for a weight loss standpoint, but usually there's something related to weight loss, and it's usually on an emotional level. So when you're looking to create your best quality of life, we feel that you should be concerned about you and not somebody else, and don't compare yourself to somebody else. And everybody's in a different chapter in their life. So we all have a different, purpose and reason. And we're all unique. So that's what we practice over there. Is just getting better at handling that, and handling life.
And I know you take an interest in people, and you have a genuine interest in people. And I heard you say something about Project My Life. What's that all about?
So I feel like our lives are this constant work in progress, and the only thing consistent in life is change. And how you adapt to change is really what determines your success. So changes always happen. We just had a recent, devastating tragedy in Somerville, and police officer Matthew Tarantino, who was a great, one of the most sweetest, gentlest guys I personally have ever met in Somerville. He's always running in town. He was a police officer. You couldn't predict, or you couldn't paint a better picture of honor and quality person. He was recently in a car accident on the way to his DARE program, and he got hit head on and died on the spot. Right? So every second counts. Right? So things are constantly changing. How is his wife handling that with 3 kids? Or she's pregnant and she gets 2 kids. How is his mom handling it? How are these people handling like those tragedies that happen? How do you handle that? How do you cope with it? And not just death, but other things in life. There's constantly things changing. You're adapting along the way. So the better you can get at handling that, I think it is going to predict, how your future looks and how you look at life. And that's what Project My Life is all about: is people inspiring people to overcome these things, to overcome insecurities, to get through fears, to break down barriers, and just get where they need to be and create their best quality of life. That's not easy. It takes a team. It takes people around you. Surround yourself with people that are like-minded, who are going to inspire you, motivate you, and support you. And if not, you need to kind of take those people out of your life. So that place is that for me. My Project My Life is creating an environment where I want to be around people who feel the same, want to do the same things, and it helps with me. So that's a fulfillment in my life. And in actuality, people are coming in the door and they have their own stories. So my goal is to share those stories to other people, to inspire more people to, wait, I was heavy and I lost weight and now I'm heavy again and this guy did it, so why can't I do it? Or, damn, I had an eating disorder when I was a kid, or I still have an eating disorder and I want to get better at it, and I want to learn, I want to have a better relationship with food. So here's a story about, Mary or Jess. They're sharing their story to the world. Everybody in there, Quinn, there's so many different, I can't think of all of them right now, but there's so many people in there that really have gone through an amazing journey. And Project My Life is all about sharing that to people and getting people to realize that they're not alone and that they can go through it too.
And that's sometimes the trouble, right? When, people get intimidated by gyms and mirrors and people that are built and bikinis and stuff like that, but really the atmosphere and the community you've built in there is far from all that, right? I mean, you walk in there and really it's just a complete support system in every aspect, right?
Yeah, 100%. I think that it's not all about this. I've chosen this as my craft, and I'm passionate about building my body, but it's not about that. It's not about that. That's why a lot of our marketing, I don't want that to be the image that we portray. Our logo is a tree. It's all about life and getting better and growing. And it's not about the body. It really isn't. This just happens to be something that I'm super passionate about and that I take pride in since I was 13 years old. But that's not for everybody, But however, I feel everybody needs to look at themselves in a mirror and be proud of who they are, and realize that they could have that level of fitness or that level of success in anything. I just happen to do it in bodybuilding. These guys just happen to do it in cars. Like this guy he was telling me about horsepower, and this is 507. This is the first year diesel 1982. It was a truck, man. I was like, I was complimenting him because it was a nice truck and it looked older. I had no idea what goes on under the hood, but he's super passionate about it. That's his thing, man. So I don't know.
So we'll wrap this up, but basically, there's a lot of aspects to what you're talking about. There's working out, but there's a big factor I think a lot of people miss is the nutrition factor. And as a bodybuilder, you have to be masterful in what goes in your body as far as food and nutrition. I mean, can you talk about the nutrition role in people out there want to lose weight and they think they have to run miles or they have to go to the gym or they have to work out crazy, yet there's a science or there's a philosophy out there in nutrition that is 80% of the game. Can you talk a little bit about the importance of nutrition in maintaining a body and getting into the figure that or shape that you want to be in?
It's probably about 75-80%. Nutrition about 75-80%, and I'm sometimes even higher. Even more important. I just got my hair cut. My Dominican boy cut my hair.
Pretty sweet there haircut.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate that. And as I'm walking out, the young guy in the corner cutting hair is like, "Excuse me, sir." Sir. First of all, I was like, "My name is Anthony, but what's up?" He's like, "How do I get rid of my belly fat?" They're like, quick. I want to get rid of it quick. I was like, first of all, there's nothing quick. Like, second of all, work on your diet. He's like, yeah, but and the guy who was getting his trim, his hair, his face shave, said, "Cardio, bro." I'm like, yeah, cardio's important. I said, but literally track your food and know what's coming into your body. And when you do that, you'll be able to see that you're having too much, or maybe you're having the wrong foods, or you just be able to be aware of it. So we heavily weight our program on nutrition. It's super important. And I know that because when I want to do a competition, a bodybuilding competition, I couldn't just go to the gym because I was looking for that, every little cut and every little, detail in my body to come out, and I needed to be completely lean, or as lean as possible, as lean as healthily possible, if that's a word. Anyway. And I had to meticulously track my food, count my calories, weigh my food, and get really good at that, because the better I got at that, the better I looked on stage. So that was most of my life. And I thought it was just easy. Like I thought people could just meal prep in advance. Just do this and just do that. But it's nutrition is such an emotional thing, and it's such a big part of people's life that they really don't know. And there's a lot of stuff out there that says, a lot of gimmicky diets. And now, everything wants everybody quick, fast, rapid weight loss, quick results. Lose 30 pounds in 30 days. So all these gimmicky kind of diets come out, and people get caught up in that roller coaster dieting. Like, I'll just do this, I'll lose it, I'll cut out all carbs, and I'll lose all the weight. And then you do, and you look great, and you feel great, and then you start having 1 day, 2 days, this day, that day, barbecue here, barbecue there, extra beer here, and now you're like, damn, I'm 20 pounds heavier than I was, 3 weeks ago. And because you haven't mastered the nutrition part of it. So that we definitely heavily weight our program on nutrition, and it's education based. It's not gimmicky. We don't push supplements. We don't, we recommend healthy supplements, but very minimal. We don't push extreme weight loss, extreme diet plans. We push education and learning how to have a better relationship with food and get educated on how your body processes food and how your body processes fat, and how you can manipulate your metabolism to the point where you can have the pizza and you can have these things and you can live your life without being so concerned about dieting. You're just you've become a master of nutrition.
So what do you call it? Is the word functional somewhere? Functional dieting, or is it it's not even, you don't consider things diets. Lifestyle, or what would you?
For the general population, for the people out there, we said we don't do meal planning, we don't do diet plans. It would be like trying to I don't know. It's like pulling teeth. So we say flexible dieting. You want to be on a diet? Perfect. Well, we have the flexible dieting plan. So you'll be on a diet, but you can still eat what you want. And people are like, they kind of get it, right? Because the word diet is I look at the word diet as a nutrition plan. That's a diet. But the word diet has been used so much throughout the years that it becomes this I'm going to go on a diet, I'm going to get strict. I'm going to go on a diet, I'm going to get strict. And they lose the concept of what, you know, a diet is. And then they feel like there's good foods and there's bad food. I'm on a diet, I can't have that. Why can't you have a burger? Like, it's not my diet, I can't have bread. Why can't you? Because I'm not eating carbs. Well, why are you not eating carbs? You're not going to be able to enjoy a burger. So how sustainable is this diet that you're on? So our program allows you to eat these things. It allows you to go out to functions and enjoy yourself and still lose weight. We have everybody on our program. We suggest, you know, continuing what they do on a normal day, and we just adjust it. Add healthier foods, take some things out, but we modify it. So
How many people do you think you've helped lose weight?
We were tracking for a while, and we were over 6,500 in total pound weight loss as a community, because we were tracking it for a while. Now it's, I don't know what that number is, but I don't know how many people I mean.
How about your biggest weight loss?
Biggest weight loss. We have a few over 100-pound weight loss. The biggest losers, they've kept it off.
How were they when they walked in?
That's a loaded question. What do you mean by how are they?
Well, people get to a certain point in their life where they decide that it's time to change, and you see people at that moment in time. Is there a common thing that you see that
vulnerable? Vulnerability. They're at the same time though. I believe in vulnerability builds strength. So when they're vulnerable, they put themselves out there and they sit there and they say, you know, I lost my way, and I'm really not happy with myself, and I need help. I want help. And that's when I love those moments, because that's when you build strength. You going? All right, I'm just gonna keep on rattling. We'll get something. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm Anthony from Bodhi. We are in Somerville, New Jersey, and we've been covered. Come check us out, 198 West Main Street, Somerville, New Jersey.
Well, I have a wonderful electronic invention I want you to see.
It looks something like this.